G'day everyone, my name is Shay with Box Collector, and today I will be teaching you how to play the 2 to 3 player game Shallow Regrets, designed by Judson Cowan and published by Button Shy Games. In Shallow Regrets, you take on the role of a fisherman trying to catch as many fish as you can, worth the most points, and the person with the most points wins. To get the game set up, shuffle all 18 fish cards together and deal them into 6 3-card piles called shoals. Check that at least 3 small shadows are visible at the top of the shoals. So if not, shuffle a shoal with the largest visible shadow, which would be any one of these 3. So I'll take this one, give it a shuffle. There. Now we have 3 shoals that show the small shadow. And repeat that process until you have 3. Starting with the first player and moving clockwise around the table, players take turns fishing. Each turn, the active player draws 2 cards, one at a time, from any shoal or shoals, and they may choose one to catch and throw the rest back. Each player starts with a fishing strength of 0. This increases by the total number of fish hooks on all fish they have caught, including exhausted fish. If the active player's strength meets or exceeds the difficulty of the card they've drawn, they may place it face up and upright in front of them. You may never catch more than 1 fish on your turn, even if you have enough strength to capture both. And if you don't have enough strength to capture either of the 2 cards that you drew, then you need to throw them back. To throw back a card, place it face down in one of the 6 shoals. If there is an empty shoal, you must choose that spot to throw back your card. However, if there are no empty shoals, then you must not cover a small shadow unless all the shoals have small shadows on top. At the start of your turn before fishing, you may use any number of abilities on non-exhausted fish you've caught. To use an ability, rotate the fish 90 degrees. Once a fish has been exhausted, its ability can't be used again for the rest of the game, even if another player takes it. However, that card still retains its attributes, including its strength, points, type, and difficulty. The game ends when all of the fish have been caught, or if players don't have enough strength to capture the remaining fish. Each player tallies up the points on all of the fish they have caught. The player or players who caught the most foul fish each lose 2 points. So I caught 2 foul fish, and if my opponent only caught 1, then I would subtract 2 points from my total, meaning that I have 4, 3, minus 2, so I only got 1 point. The player with the highest score wins. If there's a tie, then it's the player with the fewest foul fish. And if there's still a tie, players share the victory. And that's how to play Shallow Regrets. Now I'm going to have my wife join me, and we're going to do a quick playthrough. All right, so I've got my wife Maddie here, and we are set up and ready to play. Maddie, why don't you go first? All right, lamprey or barracuda?
I'm gonna take this guy. Put this one back.
You'll put it on any of these because you can't cover a small one, a shallow. Cool. All right. Since I know what that one is, I'm not really super interested in it. Let's see what we got here. Sea bishop or foot. Oh, I don't necessarily want a foul. I don't want foot, but I would give it to you. Oh, and he adds 2. He could add 2 to me, but 2 to you until I give it to you later. All right, I'm gonna go with the foot, and I will put the bishop back over there.
Okay. I want that one, so I'm gonna see if I can take this one. Nope. So go for this one. And I don't really have a choice, right? Because I need 2 hooks.
Well, that's how much you get. That's
hooks.
That's the strength right there.
I'll just put that one back.
Okay. I want to grab this one, and I'm going to grab from the same shoal. Or fish or ever squid. Both 2. Don't really want the foul. But I would exchange it. Or the oarfish, I can draw 2 additional. I will grab the Eversquid. And I will put the oarfish there.
Don't look how many. Okay. Okay. This guy.
Tail stingray.
And this one.
The barracuda.
Oh, fish.
They're both worth nothing.
Yeah.
But good abilities.
Okay. I'm gonna put this guy. Back
yeah, it has to go back to an empty space. Okay. I'm going to use my Eversquid to exhaust your stingray, so that you can't do.
Dang it! I was gonna use that one.
Yep. Okay, and then still only have 2, so I don't really want to go for the 3 5s. 3 to 5. So let's grab this one again, and then look at this one. Giant octopus also doesn't have hooks. I would swap it. Not like you have anything that great right now. So I will take the oarfish. And I will put the octopus.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. Sure.
Wow. Doesn't leave me with very many choices.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Sea bish. Or eel.
Okay. I'll do this one because it gives me points.
Yep.
I don't really care for that ability.
Yep. Okay. The Kraken. I do like the Kraken. Mermaid. Both foul. I'm gonna get the most fouls for sure.
Yeah, but you can't afford the Kraken.
No. Okay. So, take the mermaid.
I have 3 hooks, but I don't feel very lucky, so. Ooh, I don't know. Okay, giant squid.
The great white.
Okay, I'm gonna take this one.
The great white's my favorite. I love that card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't remember all of the cards, so I'm just going to remind myself of some of these using my mermaid. I'm going to use my oarfish to look at to draw 2 additional cards, so that I can basically look at everything. So we know that's the octopus. What else do we have? Kelpie. Rotfish. I am going to grab the rotfish. That's so many fouls. And then that there and that there. Nope. That there.
Okay, I'm gonna use this one to gain 3 extra strength, and also I might as well use this one to get me 1 more point. So I might as well do fish.
Okay.
And I can't remember. Okay. I think I'm good. Perfect. And I'm gonna take the Kraken.
Crackalakian. Okay. You suck. That's why I like the Great White. To get the Kraken. Alright, I am going to use my Rotfish. You give me a card, I give you a card. So I will give you the Rotfish. You're welcome.
I just give you any card?
Yeah.
Okay. This one is 0 points.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
But at least I gave you -1.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's grab this one. Oh, we haven't seen this one. The Selkie. I'm not even going to flip another card. Actually, I have to, technically, because it would make a difference. Unless I don't take from there. Like, if I took this, then there's 2 empty, and I just put it back. Okay. Nothing. I'm taking the Selkie. That's my turn.
Okay. I'll take this guy. And this guy.
Sailfish. I haven't seen that one.
I want this one, but I feel like you're just going to attack me anyways. I'm not able to use it.
We have so many points, though. It's ridiculous. Okay. I can either swap the Selkie with your Kraken, which would give me 2 points. Yeah. Swap this fish for another player's fish.
That's wild.
Or I swap it with your Sailfish. So it's like I would either get 2 or save myself from -2. But I like the idea of taking that ability. So I will exhaust the Selkie and swap it with your Sailfish. You're welcome. So now I will draw some cards. That was that one. I don't want that one. What's this one again? The giant octopus. Or what's this? Right, the bishop. Don't care about the bishop at all. So I will take the giant octopus.
When does the game end? When these are all gone?
Yeah. When either all the cards are gone or we don't have enough strength to capture any, which isn't the case for us.
Okay. Well, I'm going to flip this one because...
Might as well.
Yeah. Oh. I just don't want any of these cards.
Massive eyes.
Don't want that one.
Yeah, it's kind of... I feel like that'd be helpful at the beginning, not necessarily at the end.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, one of the abilities really helped me, so I might as well go for points.
Yep. Yeah, that's... I would have loved that card at this point, because you have way more points than me. Okay. So I am going to use the giant octopus and swap it with the great white. And then I am going to use this to exhaust Kelpie. It's not like it matters. Like, you don't even need its ability.
But I should have used this so your abilities can't attack me.
Oh, yeah. Anyway,
but you do it this turn or next.
I'm going to give you foot.
Oh my.
And then... now you have a lot more fouls, so I could take the sea bishop. Because I'm not at any risk. So I might as well take the additional... Ooh, remove a 0 difficulty fish from the game.
You can have any active...
It doesn't matter, it's just any fish. It doesn't matter if it's been used or not. You could use this on yourself to remove the rot fish or the foot. But if I took the sea bishop, it would give me a point. So it's kind of like 6s. I will take the barracuda.
And I have to go.
Yep.
I don't want either of these. This doesn't matter. Okay, I take that one. One more point.
Barracuda's not turned. And then I get sea bishop. Well, I would activate my barracuda to get rid of lamprey. Yep. And then sea bishop. Okay. So now we add the score. Out. Zeros don't really matter. All right, I don't get negatives from foul, and I don't have any negatives at all. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
What do I get for -2 for these guys?
Yep.
Oh my. Where's my other?
Cheating, I see.
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 10, -2. Oh my gosh. +4. What is that? 12. +5. 17.
And then -2.
15.
Still 15 to 12. The last 2 games we played, I got the Great White and the Kraken, and I feel like that combo was just super hard to beat. So I won a lot, but then
Yeah, I don't think I've ever won.
you might have won the first game, maybe. I don't know. You crushed me. Good job. All right, that's the game. It's super simple. It's super fun. It goes by really quick. You can play it with a couple people, 2, 3. So yeah, I like it. It fits in your pocket. Take it with you to a restaurant or whatever. So that's the game.